2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Hi everyone, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Hey Dave.
Well, for Bradley Beal, it all started with his shot. His mom was a great athlete in her own right, and she coached him. By age 7, he was making high school range threes. He said, "I just run from arc to arc. I loved it because you knew you had to guard me all the way out there. Everywhere I went, it was shooter, shooter. My name became shooter." Kevin, it still is.
It sure is. Thanks, David. And let's check out a breakdown. Looking at some stats for Beal.
And the one thing that he'll be looking to change is the downturn in his three-point percentage. It's taken a hit here the last 10 games. I know he's putting in extra work to get that rhythm back.
And now Washington's starting group. Bradley Beal is out there with Bell. Then there's Shabazz Napier. Then it's Thomas Bryant. And it's Wall in at the 2-guard spot. And for Chicago, Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front. And it's White in at point guard. And Coach Jim Boylan agreeing to a multi-year extension with the Bulls this summer, Greg.
And taking that interim tag off his title as head coach, Boylan, with over 30 years of coaching experience, afforded the opportunity to continue developing this young core.
And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. To the middle, looking for Carter. He gets it there.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Here is Wall. It's Beal on the wing. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Drills it from outside.
Porter takes no time in getting his shot off. When the D is laying off of him, he has no problem pulling right up off the pass.
Now here's Beal. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against Cleveland.
And it was the little things, too. I mean, getting to the line, finding ways to get his points any way possible.
The shot's good from Bryant.
Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
Carter kicks to Porter. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Bryant. Now here's Napier. White covering. Pass to Wall. Bryant in the post. Carter on him. Bryant's shot is good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Now here's White. He's guarded closely and stolen by Napier. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Beal's running. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Markkanen. Near the 3-point line, it's Porter. Drops one in from the wing. Porter's got 5 now.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now here's Napier. 11 points for him in that last game against Cleveland. And it's blocked.
The coaching staff loves this. They know Markkanen has the length needed to to swat a lot of shots away. Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Napier with it, wide on him. Outside, Wall. Outside, Bryant. Pass to Bell. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Markkanen. Bell's shot is good.
They've come out with guns blazing. 4 for 5 from the field. They've got the D really.
White with it. Last game out, he had 14. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Off target from outside. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. They trail by 1. Last time they met was in Washington.
Yeah, and they got beat last time these two teams met, and really free throws were the story.
White. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
Capable of doing many things well. Levine has a good sense of when his guys roll.
Passes to Beal. Here's Bell. Nails the baby hook.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
The Bulls have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. White the pass to Carter. He gets it in there.
What concentration from the big man right there. Carter Jr., I mean, he's experienced at converting difficult baskets.
Wizards trail by 3. Now Napier. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Beal against Porter. Here's Bryant, and Bryant slams it in.
Never any doubt where Bradley Beal's going with that pass. I mean, if he has a teammate that wide open, he's not going to miss.
Bulls have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid start for them. Here's Levine. Again, Chicago. Chris, if your team's style of play doesn't seem to be working, do you still have time within a season to change it?
There's always time, as long as everyone is on the same page. And if something's not working, the worst thing you can do is to keep going in that direction. You need to bring everyone in, let them know the mistakes that we've made, let them know our new outlook, and ask everyone, are they in on it? And if they're not, those guys that aren't in on it, you stay in the locker room. We'll be back after the game. And if everyone's in on it, we're going to have a heck of a time. We're going to have a heck of a time because now we have a new outlook. And sometimes with a new outlook, it brings positive energy.
Wall finds Bryant. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
I love the unselfishness from Wall. When someone flashes open, I mean, he's right there with the pass.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Markkanen. And the stretch big man, Lauri Markkanen. Very strong player on offense.
And I told you, Kevin, it's no secret. I like Markkanen best when he is a bit greedy, searching for a shot. I mean, sometimes I feel he can defer too much, but he has the skills to be a great scoring threat if he is playing aggressive.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, and with Lauri Markkanen, you know you're going to get shooting from his spot. Great release and has been efficient from range since his rookie year.
And Markkanen drops them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Now the pass to Bell. To the paint. Carter against Bryant. Back to Bell. Fires the 3. That shot, no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Chris, with Markkanen, the shooting frees up the rest of his offensive game.
Yeah, and he's better than you think at going to the rim. He doesn't blow by anyone, but has the length and the hops on his drives to get a solid look while on the move.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And Levine, here we go. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on John Wall.
What a terrific penetrator. The speed of Levine is what makes defenders nervous.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And the Bulls making a change here. Young's checked in, and the Wizards making a change here as well. Bertans, he's checked in for Jordan Bell. And he makes both free throws.
And Chris, a very unique experience playing in the nation's capital. What was your time like with Washington?
Oh, I love D.C. I love Chocolate City. I mean, the surrounding areas of D.C. love the team as well. There's something special about playing in the capital.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Washington shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Bryant.
And a new regime in Washington as they have moved on from the previous GM. A lot to do here.
Yeah, GA, and it's not an ideal cap situation to work with. Fans are excited to see what can be done. They need to land a few big free agents. It hasn't happened for the Wizards in a while.
Is Smith. He's checked in for Shabazz Napier. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
And see, Webb, you talk to the Bulls fans, and they are eager for a return to greatness.
Yeah, GA, it's been a long time since the Jordan era, and Bulls fans know it. But you know, GA, the Bulls have a very loyal group of fans. Their patience has been tested, though, but this team needs results.
Wall, that's good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Bulls have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. On the wing, Levine, covered by Wall. Got it. Nice one there from Levine. Levine's got 6.
And the wily strength of Levine. I mean, he does a great job fending off the defense on the way up.
Wall looking it over. Pass to Bertans. 6 to shoot. There's Beal with the 3. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 4 assists in the game. And it's the Bulls with the ball. They trail by 1. White against Smith. There's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
Oh, he makes it look all too easy. Levine, I mean, he's someone you can't allow to get this kind of positioning.
Now, here is Smith, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Beal. Bertans with the ball, stolen by Markkanen. Outside, Levine. Young, and he makes good on the layup. Now it's a 3-point Bulls lead.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Washington's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Young against Beal. Rebound by the Bulls. Outside, White. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Passes it to Bertans. Over Markkanen. Berton's shot is good.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Yeah, and this is what you love to see. Both teams going at it, working to get to their spots and cashing in.
Here's Levine after the basket by Washington. And that's a foul called on Davis Bertans. That's his first foul. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Felicio's checked in for Carter. Denzel Valentine comes in for Markkanen. Chris Dunn's checked in for Levine. And Satoransky's subbed in for White. Then for the Wizards, Mo Wagner comes in for Thomas Bryant. And it's Hachimura in for John Wall. Now, here's Dunn. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game. Got a piece of it. Beal with the steal. And the pass to Hachimura. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got his third assist on the night.
And it's all about getting to the right spot. And Hachimura did just that in transition.
Chicago trailing here. Satoransky up top. Covered by Smith. And Satoransky kicks to Young. Back to Satoransky. Clock at 6. And here is Valentine. He's coming off a 10-point game against Phoenix. Felicio, the pass to Young. Tries again. And another shot. And he lays it up and in. And the Bulls lead by 1. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes. 6 already.
Smith dishes to Beal. 1:56 left to play here in the first. Here's Bertans. Another one falls for Washington.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, Greg, it's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
1:43 left here in the opening quarter. Dunn outside. Pass to Young. Now here's Satoransky. Bertans grabs the board.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Count the basket. And now a 3-point Wizards lead. Chicago's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Got a piece of it. Smith kicks to Bertans. 50 seconds left in the first. Wagner passes to Hachimura. One-on-one here. Here's Valentine. Here's Young. They shoot again, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Washington called for the foul. Starter in this league for almost a decade. Thaddeus Young's numbers, Greg, won't blow you away. So what is it that makes him a winning player?
I think it starts with his defense, Kevin. Drawing charges and getting deflections. His quickness puts him in a position to make those effort plays.
First one falls for him.
And so many issues for this Wizards team the last few seasons have been due to a lack of an inside presence.
Yeah, inside scoring has been a problem, GA. I mean, they've had to lean heavily on outside shooting. Also, though, they've been struggling with rebounding.
And the Wizards making a change here. Mahimi's checked in. Both free throws good from Thaddeus Young. And so it's Washington with it. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Hachimura. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter. Dunn dishes to Young, and it's slammed in by Young.
What unselfishness from the young guard, Dunn. He's making more of an effort to distribute the ball.
Now here's Beal. He has 7. Pass to Wagner. And here's Smith. It's stolen. For Chicago, they have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the first one drops. He doesn't get the second one.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
Some great action here early as we end the first quarter, Clark, in a tie. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. One of the most dangerous scorers in the game, Bradley Beal spoke about the trust Coach Scott Brooks has in him and his teammates.
I think the biggest thing is he's still young. So, you know, he tries to think he's still hip. He keeps up with us a little bit, but he grants us a lot of freedom. He allows us freedom on both ends of the floor to be leaders.
Ellen Beal trying to grow as a leader and a star. Has to love that.
Yeah, and Brooks known for developing good relationships with his players. He pushes them, but he gives them a lot of praise as well.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, GA, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. Panning the backcourt, it's Smith and Beal. Wagner out there with Mahimi. And it's Hachimura in at the 3, the small forward.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Gotta respect the speed of Beal. Outstanding when he penetrates inside.
Here's Dunn. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. High arcing shot, and the layup is good. Dunn's got the game tied up here for Chicago.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
To the wing right side. Here's Hachimura. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Hachimura's got his second bucket of the night.
Just solid with the jump shot. Hachimura helps your offense in a number of ways. In that case, spacing the floor.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, there's not a lot of NBA players who come from Finland. Now there's Lauri Markkanen. Before him, there was Hanno Matala, who was actually Lauri's high school coach. Markkanen is soft-spoken and family-focused, but he says everything starts from basketball. All the decisions I make are based on if it helps me on the basketball court. Kevin?
Terrific attitude. David, thanks. Shot clock at 3. Washington needs to get a shot off here. They get the rebound. Here's Mahimi. Here's Satoransky. It's tipped.
And that's a welcome sign for sure. Hachimura demonstrating a willingness to want to improve as a defender.
Guys, a little wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
And so it's Washington with it after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Beal the pass to Hachimura. Back to Beal. Overdone. Felicio with a rebound. Felicio's got his 4th rebound in this one. Dunn, wide open, he fires. Off target from 3-point range. Here's the foul. It's on Mahinmi. That's foul number 2 for him. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Bulls. Napier, he's checked in for the Wizards. For Chicago, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Dunn passes to Felicio. Chris, there are guys that talk a lot of trash on the floor. You played against some legendary trash talkers. Who stands out in that area when you think back to when you played?
And I tell you what, the 2 guys that are on my mind, they definitely could have talked trash with the best of all time, and that's Pat Beverly. We've seen what he does. He just keeps coming and coming and coming. And that guy, Day-Day, yeah, Draymond Green, the one that plays out there in Golden State, oh, yeah, he has a mouth on him, too. I think you heard of him.
And when you played, who was the best trash talker back in your day?
By far, Larry Bird and Gary Payton. Those 2 guys would talk trash that so much that you would get entertained into their talking and be like, well, what are you going to say next? I'm having a good time out here. It was always in fun, but trust me, they always wanted to stick that dagger into you, too, while they were talking.
you couldn't hide a smile either. They start getting you going. You could not hide a smile.
I couldn't, and that was my thing. I talked trash while I was smiling, so maybe no one else knew what I was saying but you. But those guys, yeah, they keep you laughing out there. They talk trash about you, themselves after they missed the shot. They would talk themselves down or talk to a fan that was talking to them. So it was always entertaining. The best trash talkers talk to everyone, not just to their opponent.
Now, here's Dunn. Banked in off the glass. Dunn's got 6 points.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Here's Wall, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And it's all about the quickness that Wall possesses that makes him so hard for defenses to contain. He's solid at drawing contact.
For Washington, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And he knocks down the first one.
And give Wall credit. I mean, he's fought through the knee injuries, an elite difference maker out there on the floor.
And the Bulls making a change here. Levine's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Dunn kicks to Porter. Passes it to Felicio. Back to Porter. From 12 feet out. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Wizards trail by 5. Outside, Wall. Down low. It's picked off. And here we go. Levine. Oh.
Easy to see why Levine won the dunk contest in 2016. I mean, he has endless ups.
Now, here's Wall. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Cleveland.
Yes, and don't forget about his passing. I mean, he didn't forget about his teammates.
Oh, he delivers that with
I can't believe it.
force.
I cannot believe that.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, and Greg, they've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
It's so tough to slow down Wall. Once he has a head of steam behind him, you got to foul or either hope he misses.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Wall. So for the Bulls. Markkanen, he's checked in for Felicio. And it's White in for Chris Dunn. And a switcher also for Washington. Ryan, he's checked in for Mo Wagner. He's perfect from the line this time.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Here's the teardrop, and there's the nice layup by White. White's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
The Wizards with another miss.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Here's Chicago. They're on an 18-7 run.
Well, Coach Scott Brooks has seen success in the past. Respected coach who has won Coach of the Year. But the heat is on in Washington.
Yeah, he hasn't had great luck here with the Wizards. I mean, new management this year might be evaluating him. I mean, he could be a make-or-break season for Brooks.
4 on the shot clock. A floater.
This kind of effort is why Bell gets minutes. I mean, his coaches and teammates appreciate this about him.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Wall goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Zach LaVine.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. See, well, we've heard some people criticize the league's obsession with the three-pointer, saying the game is less fun to watch. You and I have talked to coaches who do not like the style of play. Would you agree with that?
You know what, I do, Kev, but it's all in the way that it happens. So let's talk about a team like Golden State, okay? Golden State shoots so many threes, right? But they don't shoot the most threes, and they have the best ball movement. And they still take the most number of twos. And so they have a balanced game. Now, they have 3 of the best shooters last season out of any team maybe in the history of the game. And they don't take the most threes, but then you have teams that have every guy shooting under 30%, and they're shooting 100 threes with no ball movement. Yeah, something's backwards. It's still about playing basketball and shooting threes, not shooting threes during a game that happens to be a basketball game, if that makes any sense.
It does. Perfect sense. No good on the 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Napier. So for the Wizards, their last game a loss to the Cavaliers. And White kicks to LaVine. The 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, yeah, Greg, that's just the communication and the energy. It just seemed non-existent on defense, and that can't happen, not at this level.
Here's White. They get it back. Here's Markkanen. And no good. The try continuing for him. Here's Wall. And Wall with the slam.
Way to attack the rim with that ferocity. I love the intensity that Wall plays with. When he's penetrating, he's looking to dunk it every time.
White with it. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Kicks to LaVine. Outside, Markkanen. No good on the triple. Enzo Bryant will bring it up for the Wizards. They trail by 1. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. Markkanen missing again.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
Stolen by Markkanen. Bean passes to Porter. Over Bell. And that one goes long. Wizards have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. Wall, that's good.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
It's a close game here in Chicago. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Live by the 3,
die by the three. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
Well, yeah, Greg, and when you're not connecting from deep, you got to mix it up. I mean, look to score inside more. They didn't do enough of that.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. You look at John Wall. What a contribution so far.
Yeah, he's just torching them right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button, and figure out how to slow his roll.
Carter, he's checked in for Thaddeus Young. Davis Bertans checks in for the Wizards. And White kicks to Porter. Just 5 on the clock. Knocked loose. To end the drought. A shot off that time. And Washington the other way now.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Napier with it. White on it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Wizards. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Eric Bledsoe and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Wednesday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Brooklyn Nets.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
Like the show of unselfishness from Porter, wanting to improve as a passer and hit his open teammates.
Ball's knocked loose. Back to Napier for the three. Chicago grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 11 points. White left side. And stolen by Napier. In transition, here come the Wizards. And that one's good. Hachimura.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Chicago trailing here. There's the pass to Markkanen. And that one, good. Markkanen's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, he likes to finish shots strong. He isn't afraid of contact. Markkanen is easy to root for.
Wall passes to Bryant. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got his 5th assist in this one. The Bulls shooting straight 49% from the field. Right side, White. And it's sent back by Bryant. And now here comes Wall leading the break. And Wall with the slam.
He's a big-time athlete. Wall loves to attack in transition. Incredible speed end to end.
There's 1:38 left in the first half. Outside, Markkanen. Carter outside. Levine against Wall. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And how about a look at a few of the hottest players in the NBA right now, the top scoring shooting guards in the past 10 games. Second is Zach LaVine.
And night after night, we see this group punish opposing defenses. I mean, if you pick one way to deal with them, they'll beat you another way.
As a 2-guard, that's what puts up the points these guys do. I mean, you have to have a versatile game to be able to keep the defenders off balance. That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
Porter outside. Good on the three-point shot. Porter's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
And over time, Porter has welcomed taking more threes, which in turn has made him more versatile.
Outside, Wall. On the wing, Bryant. Defended by Carter. Pass to Napier. Wizards passing it around. 5 to shoot. Here's Bryant. Good, and it's Napier with the assist that time. Bryant's got 15 points.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. He kicks it to Porter. with the teardrop, and it's sent back by Bryant. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Here's Satoransky. Washington with the rebound. Now Beal. 9 points in the game so far. He doesn't hit that one.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
John Wall getting it done for the Washington Wizards. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Zach, a hard-fought first half. What changes have to be made to get a little separation?
They're making tough shots. We're trying to stick to our concept, so we got to come back, make plays, make shots, and, just stay solid.
Always a challenge for a young team. Thanks for your time, Zach. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. It was a great half of basketball from John Wall. He had 18 points, 5 assists, and 1 rebound. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Wizards.
Well, so far they won the battle of assists. They played more patiently and very unselfish in the first half. Good shot selection and nice flow of offense.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Chicago?
The thing I like is their aggressive approach and getting to the line. You know, when things seem to stagnate on offense, it's sometimes a matter of forcing your will. This team can generate a lot of points and also dictate the pace of the game if they play with that aggressiveness.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
Yeah, Greg, and that's somewhat of a surprise. I mean, but he's been really patient and unselfish.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at the 5 down low. And that's the group for Jim Boylan as we begin the second half. Here's Beal. The putback, but he stays with it.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And White kicks to Porter. Up top, Markkanen. Napier covering. Outside, White. Pass to Porter. Shot clock at 5. Over Beal. Porter, no luck.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And last season, Otto Porter on the move, Chris. He was traded at the deadline to the Chicago Bulls.
Yeah, and he has fit right in since joining the Bulls. I mean, they needed his outside shooting. Porter is still very young and can grow to be a part of this young Bulls core.
White the pass to Levine. And here is Markkanen, covered by Wall. Wall against Levine. Jacks up a 3. Chicago now working with a new shot clock. And again, no good by Chicago.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Beal drives in and finished off by Beal.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
They came out the locker room refreshed. I mean, they've been the stronger team since halftime, no doubt.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. Pass to Porter. outside Markkanen. Levine with it. He's picked up by Wall. Shot from 16. Second shot opportunity. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Wizards leading by 8. And there's the pass to Bell. Back to Wall. Back to Bell. Shoots over Markkanen. Again, the Wizards score.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Shot is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to 8. Again, the points coming from Carter.
They needed that one. Maybe they'll get it going after 4 straight misses to start the half.
And the foul on Wendell Carter. That'll be his second foul of the game. Donnie's checked in for Levine. And a switcher also for Washington. Wagner's checked in. Stolen by Markkanen. Oh, and here comes Markkanen all alone. Here's Dunn. Triple from the wing. Now just a 5-point Washington lead.
And it's important that Markkanen develops his floor awareness. I mean, passes like that go a long way.
And Beal kicks to Wall. Here's Bell. Makes it off the glass. Bell's got 6 points in the quarter. And so White will bring it up for the Bulls. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Wall, good.
This is a player who has nights where he could just explode, and we're witnessing a big-time John Wall explosion tonight.
Bulls trail by 9. White dishes to Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Pass to Napier. He's looking for Bell and finds him. Shoots over Markkanen. Chicago grabs the miss. Markkanen's got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Chris, you were a tremendous passer. One of my favorites. Are there more playmaking bigs in the NBA now than back in the day?
That's a good question. I don't know if there are more, but I tell you what, there are some exciting ones. And if you guys don't believe me, just turn on the TV and go watch the Nuggets play. There's a man called the Joker, Jokic. Oh, my goodness, can he pass that ball? He and Horford right now, oh, man, 2 of my favorite passes in the game.
And the first one at the line is good.
Oh, and the potential Carter Jr. has is enticing. A multi-talented big who plays with the real competitive fire.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Felicio's checked in for Markkanen. Young is subbed in for Otto Porter Jr. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Mahimi's checked in. Carter hits them both. Washington leading now by 5. Here's Wall, and Wall with the slam.
Wall is a highly intelligent player. He sees the floor pretty well, sprinting to the cup with ease that time.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Here's Dunn. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Wall passes to Napier. Pass to Wagner. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. And now it's time to look at our rookie leaderboard and see which of the first-year players are tops in assists during the last month. And you look at White, one of the best passers in the NBA, always looking to get his teammates involved.
And he's been setting the table beautifully. I mean, that'll keep his veteran teammates really happy.
To the paint. And then Carter with the dunk.
Oh, with noteworthy length and jumping ability, Carter Jr. can get it going above the rim.
And here's Beal. He's got 11. In the corner, Napier with it. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
And checking out some numbers here for Felicio. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. He's averaging 8 points, 13 rebounds, and 2 assists. And I'm not sure he can play any better than he has. I mean, surprising a lot of people with this play here of late.
Absolutely. And now the question is, can he build from this? Or will he regress back to the mean? You know, we'll see.
And Mahinmi with the stuff.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
And Kevin, this is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. Gotta love it.
Valentine kicks to Dunn. Bulls moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. Now here's Valentine. He's covered closely. Wizards leading by 5. And there's the foul. It'll go on Denzel Valentine. That is his first foul of the game. Saransky's checked in for Chicago. Ish Smith, he's checked in for the Wizards. Three from the inbound. Felicio with the rebound. Bulls have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Here's Valentine. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Wagner pulls it down. Wagner's got 4 rebounds in this game. And there's Bradley Beal on the assist from Wall. And that's 13 points for Bradley Beal.
Oh, look at the quick instincts of Beal. They're just fantastic. He does a super job of leaking out that time in transition.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Bulls making a switch here. Markkanen's checked in, and the Wizards making a change here as well. Bertanis, he's checked in for Mo Wagner. Puts one up from 19. Valentine shot, good. Now here's Beal. He's got 13. Passes it to Smith. Now Bertans. Satoransky covering. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The 3 from Valentine. Rebounded by the Wizards. Mahinmi's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Oh, you gotta love how high Bill gets. He's terrific at ramming it in on an alley-oop.
Bulls trail by 7. Satoransky, the pass to Markkanen. It's stolen by Mahinmi. In transition, here come the Wizards. From the arc. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Bulls going the other way now. Valentine dishes to Markkanen. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Never losing his concentration. This is what makes Markkanen so special. His ability to keep his composure.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one.
And to look at his percentage from the line, you see him at 89%. That's an indicator of what a consistent stroke he has.
And And the dirt comparisons, they're understandable. Marketing is a big man who can shoot for days, but you know what? He'll flush it on you, too.
Smith outside. Back to Beal. Here's Wall. No good on that one. Dunn with some nice D. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Young, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Thaddeus Young.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for Washington. 3-point lead. Inside, here's Bertanis. For 3, Smith. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And see, Webb, when Ish Smith goes to the rim, he is so deceptive. You just don't know where he'll go.
Yeah, Kevin, and sometimes I feel that Smith doesn't even know where he's going. You know, but he's a crafty player that keeps defenders off balance with his change of speed. Gets the job done.
The Wizards have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. First free throw is good. And so John Wall nails both of them. For Chicago, they've gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. That's tipped. Beal with it. He's got 15. Feeds it to Mahinmi. Yep, that one goes in there.
That's not who they want guarding him. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And on the season, he's just a shade under 80 from the line. I'll bet he'd like to get that up over that mark.
Hachimura, he's checked in for the Wizards. Bulls trail by 5. Now Satoransky. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And he gets it back. And there's the bucket for Markkanen. Here's Beal. The pass to Hachimura. Here's Bertanis. No good. Good defensive work there by Young. Knocks it loose. And here is Bertans. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Here's Valentine. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 3rd assist on the night. Washington's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Pass to Bertans. There's 1:47 left in the 3rd quarter. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. And again, Washington no good. Chicago's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. And Young kicks to Dunn. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
The closer Dunn is to the basket, the more effective he is. Quality possessions from a guard.
Smith, the pass to Bertans. Over Young. Bertans can't get it to go. Chicago leading. And Satoransky wide open. He fires. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And 1:01 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Here's Beal. And nothing is falling for him right now. The Bulls leading by 4. Here's Valentine. He's got 7. Pass to Markkanen. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
And the offensive game of Markkanen is great, adding more and more to it over time.
And if they're thinking, they can get a 2-for-1 here.
You just have to manage the clock correctly. Sometimes it's easier said than done if you also want to get a good look.
Offensive rebound.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Zach LaVine's checked in for Chris Dunn. Then for the Wizards, Thomas Bryant comes in for Mahinmi. And it's Napier in for Smith. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And here's Valentine for 3. They grab their own miss. Young inside. Bertans defending. LaVine for 3. Rebound, Washington. A 3-ball. Bradley Beal, and that's good. Beal's got 18 points.
And look, if you back off of Bill, he'll screw you. If you straight up with his pull-up, you better be in his grill at all times.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Bulls lead by 3. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the 4th quarter. So the Wizards 5 right now. They've got Bradley Beal, Hachimura out there with Bell. Then there's Shabazz Napier. And it's Bryant in at the center position. And out of Japan, a real interesting prospect. Hachimura, especially now that he can stretch the floor.
Yeah, he found the 3-ball in his last year of college, hitting over 40%. You combine that with the size, the motor, he is really versatile, and I feel like he's putting it all together.
And that one falls for Hachimura.
And although he started playing the game later in life, Hachimura has picked it up well, and exciting young player to watch.
Both good from the line that time. And so LaVine will bring it up now for the Chicago Bulls. Looking for Markkanen. He gets it there. Goes back up, and it's good on the layup. Markkanen's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Passes it to Bell. Here's Beal, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Zach LaVine.
Well, look, I love the confidence of Bill, but when you work that hard in the offseason and you have a jump shot that wet, I guess it's easy to embrace the punishment.
Free throw good, Beal. And at times, Chris, reporters have talked about a rift between Beal and Wall. But you know what? Beal has nothing but great things to say about his backcourt mate.
Yeah, Kevin, I mean, Bill has said himself that he believes a lot of his success is due to Wall. I mean, Bill's production with Wall sideline flourished. I mean, but Bill would much prefer to have Wall by his side.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Yeah, Kevin, and it didn't happen overnight, but it's clear that Bradley Beal is a franchise player. I mean, he's worked on his game year to year, and now he's a superstar in this league.
And it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Bryant.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Well, just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Here's Porter. Bell with the block.
Got to respect the competitive nature of Bell. Terrific at playing with energy on defense and swatting shots away.
And Chris, with Beal, it's in large part due to how he has expanded his game, which means he now impacts the game more.
Yeah, well, Bill moves so much on both offense and defense. He's a very active player. He's never passive on the floor, and he looks for ways to inject himself into games.
Left side, Bryant. To take the lead. Chicago grabs the miss. Markkanen's. Now here's Porter. Napier covering. And the Bulls with another miss.
He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
And stolen by White. And now White pushing it up and no one back to stop him. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And you can argue this is White at his best, just an absolute terror in transition.
What's up?
And that one falls for White.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Last break, here comes Chicago. And then LaVine with the jam.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Now the pass to Napier. Shoots over White. And that one comes up a bit short. Chicago leading by 6. Lobs it up for LaVine. And LaVine throws it down.
Go get it, young man. Go get it. LaVine's so fun to watch on these alley-oops.
Over to the wing. Here's Hachimura. Guarded by Porter. A fadeaway. And another miss by Washington. The Bulls have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. And there's the foul. Will go on Shabazz Napier. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. John Wall's checked in for Hachimura. Here is Carter. Down low. Here's LaVine. And it's sent back by Bryant. To halt the run, Beal can't get it to go.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Three-pointer, Markkanen. And the Bulls get it back.
And that's a nice job on the offensive glass there. That'll let them work the clock even more.
Oh, he's just such a terrific offensive rebounder. I mean, Carter Jr. excels at using his big body to his advantage on the glass.
Pass to Wall. And the slam dunk by Wall.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's White. Rebound by the Wizards. Bryant's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. The good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, and that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
The Bulls leading by 6. On the wing, Levine. Over Wall. And he can't bank that one in. Stolen by Levine. Knocked away. It's stolen by Bryant. Beal with it. Now guarded by Porter. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Outside, Markkanen. Back to White. And White with the stuff. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 10 assists.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Bell's got 10 points here in the second half. Well, Chicago's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Markkanen kicks to Porter. Sweet little floater. And the Bulls lead by 6.
Love how Porter snakes his way into the lane. The long strides, the athleticism, an excellent penetrator.
Outside, Wall. Pass to Bell. Beal against Porter. Just 5 to shoot. Beal dishes to Bell. Shoots over Markkanen. It's a hand on it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
There is where Carter Jr. is most comfortable. It feels like he can score at will from there.
Napier passes to Bryant. And finish off by Bryant.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
White, good.
The nasty handles of White, just so gifted at putting on a show with moves like that.
And Bryant slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Lauri Markkanen.
And what an active set of hands he's had on him tonight. He's come up with several big steals and giving them some valuable extra possessions. And that energy on D is carried over to the other guys on the court. You can definitely count on that.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Jim Boylan talking with his team. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Chicago leading. Porter in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
When the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. White, good.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Wizards trail by 4. Here's Napier. The putback. Markkanen pulls it in. And the foul on Jordan Bell. That is his first foul of the game. Young's checked in for Chicago. Chicago's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And stolen by Napier. It's 2-on-1. Jumps up, and Wall slams it home.
You gotta enjoy watching Wall take flight. He's a sensational dunk artist.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They've led by as many as 11 points. And White with the stuff.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. To the middle. Young with the steal. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Levine wide open. And the 3 off target.
Even though he's gone ice cold, he keeps shooting. I mean, it's late enough in the game for him to recognize that there's some better options.
Yeah, easy call.
And he makes the first. And so he hits both. The Bulls shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Tipped away. One-on-one fast break. Passes it to Napier. For 3, Bell. Good, and it's Napier with the assist that time. Napier's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Chicago trailing here. Here's White. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react. And that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Here's Napier.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Did you see how hard Wall went inside? He welcomes the contact on every play.
And he knocks down the first one.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And he can't hit the second.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
White wide open. He fires. And the Bulls with another miss. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Beal. Good, and it's Napier with the assist that time. Napier's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Chicago calls timeout.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
Bulls trail by 4. Carter kicks to Levine. Can they get it? Knocked loose. Wall with the steal. Here's Napier. And yes, it's good. Napier's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you can see now they're starting to push the tempo to good effect.
Bulls shooting at 42% in this final quarter. Levine against Wall. And Levine, here we go.
The athleticism of Levine, it makes him a hard guy to cover. I mean, he loves getting the contact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Levine.
You know, back in 2017, Zach LaVine tore his ACL, ended a promising season with Minnesota. That offseason, while rehabbing, LaVine was traded to the Bulls, but he used both events to fuel his career. Wrong guy to put on the line in the close game. You know he's not going to miss.
Beal with it, now guarded by Porter. It's good. 33 points for Wall.
I like the confidence of Wall inside. When he gets to his spot, he goes right to work.
Now here's Levine. .153 left to play here in the fourth. 6 to shoot. It's Porter outside. The shot will not fall. Now the Wizards take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Bryant. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2. As he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 7-point lead. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Bulls. All with the steal. Here's Napier. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. .127 left in the game. Outside, Levine. Right side, White. And the pass to Porter. 5 to shoot. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Levine against Wall. Out to the right wing. Napier passes to Bryant. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Outside, White. Porter trying to free himself up. It's good, and the Washington lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from White.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
The kick out to Wall. Pass to Beal. Shoots the 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Inside, Beal with the steal. Wall against Levine. At the top of the key, Napier. And so it's the Wizards with the W. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. John, this team goes as you and Bradley go. What is it like having them with you out there?
We just enjoy playing with each other. He makes things easy for me, pushing the ball in the fast breaks and having the opportunity to find him, and also getting open shots for myself. And he's helped me want to be consistent with my jump shot and making shots and trusting my energy and stuff.
You guys are growing together, John. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.